What you see before you is a Hoover Junior 119. A Hoover Junior 119 that is a bit original and a bit not original. Yes, this is the machine that came to us wrapped in a duvet. If you remember, it's come up very, very well. It's had a little bit of help though. Let me tell you what I've done and we'll see if it works any better than it does now. God, look at that, look, it's just not picking anything up. These old Hoovers, eh? Pile of scrap, needs to be relegated to the dustbin. God, terrible. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner charms. Oh, how are you today? Oh, stretch out. Yes, this is the very sorry looking machine that came from eBay. Came wrapped up in a duvet and looked a little bit disgusting. It has to be said. However, as you can see, it looks a great deal better. Let's just have a look at what we have done. Just take the bag off, show you that in a minute. Yeah, it's come up really, really well. The entire top half, in fact all of the metalwork, has been sprayed. I have spray painted it. And it looks really, really good. Really, it's a bit of a shame it's not the most durable paint, in that where the cable is already starting to, you know, pit a little bit, but I can't do any better. Talking of cable though, look, it has one. Ta-da! Yes. Has a cable now, nice new bit of flex, and a more age appropriate Volex plug that I have, or had, because I don't have it anymore, lying around. There we go, look. Marvellous. Yeah, all the paintwork has been painted, but as you can see it's not very shiny, and that's because I haven't buffed the wax off, which we'll have a look at that in a second. But moving down the machine, I'll show you the bits that I haven't painted, which is the entire bottom half. This is the original paintwork. You can see here's a couple of blemishes. You know, it's not a completely mint machine, there's a bit missing there, but it's just overall too good to paint in my opinion, because it'll never look the same again. Take off the belt cover, which is, you know, okay. These do suffer from massively of damp. It has a belt fitted, nice new belt. And if we look underneath, we have a nice painted brush roll, which is already picking up bits just from static. Some nice brush strips. I found, you know, some really good brush strips for it. Underneath is, you know, there's a bit of surface rust, but I'll make it look worse by doing much with that. But it's best off just to leave it alone, because when it's up like this, you cannot see it. Talking of what you cannot see, when it's together, is this. Yes, as you can see, the bag isn't fabulous. But, you know, again, as a display piece, this is very, very good. So what I've done is hepafloed it. Yes. Using, as you can see, a Dyson lower hose. This is actually a bent one that I've had knocking around for ages in case it will come in handy one day, and it just has. So there we go. Nice use for a Dyson lower hose for the DCO4, 7, 14, 33, God knows what else. And it's really quite simple. You simply push this part into there and it seals itself in nicely. That's a good tight fit. and then you rotate the bag correctly and literally just slide it down over, and then you can do your bag up on the top spring, and voila! This is a lovely little hack. Right, I'm going to go and find a cloth and we shall see how this is going to come up when I take the wax off. And it's not going to be transformed, but you can just see the glow coming back. Everything just goes a shade or two darker. Starts to glisten in the light. That's why it doesn't need a repaint at all. If we go to the back, look, this is where the baker light all starts to shine. Never underestimate how much a good coat of wax can really help. There we go, look. All a nice buff off. This has been on here for a couple of days now, and I like having it on for a couple of days because it just it forms a protective crust almost. Really, really good. Right, I'm going to carry on buffing this off. So you can see that even that's starting to shine again now. I'm going to get all this buffed off, plugged in. I'll show you how it sounds. Are we ready then, folks? It loves this carpet. Not such a fan of this. Trying, but it's got great on the stuff now. Oh, it likes this. But since we've got a lovely disposable bag in it, so I don't have to spend the next half an hour cleaning it out, let's put a bit of dirt down and see what it can do. So let's see how it copes with just light Weetabix on all three surfaces. See which it prefers. We'll start off with the deep pile carpet, which it should cope with very, very well. No slow plowing, straight through, or a little bit more. Over to the carpet tile now. There, it's just floating over the top really. And it's only the suction that's really getting any of it out. So not too great there either. Over onto the short pile carpet. Oh, look at that. we can conclude that if you want to use this in an office, possibly not the vacuum for you, but you know, deep pile, which is over here, I haven't reset my shots, or short pile, amazing. That's really good. Right, let's sum up. So what we have here is a perfect example of a used 119. Yes, the entire top half has been painted, but it really was too far gone. It's a shame I can't repaint this, but I would lose everything. But you know, the hood, it tells a tale. It's got a little bit of grease on it. You know, it's not a mint machine, but it would just look too far the other way if I, fully painted it up. If you want to see a fully painted up, gone all the way Junior, do stay tuned and subscribe, because I have one of those coming up. The other thing I haven't shown you, of course, is it has its original Hoover hand grip, which actually came off the hand of the treat so I could paint it, and went back on with just a little smidge of super glue just to stop it from twisting. Nice modern flex. Didn't have one when we got it. I'm not going to put a used flex on a machine that doesn't already have one. So nice modern flex, but with an age appropriate plug. Do me best. And yeah, we have here one fine little Hoover Junior. I'm going to try and shake all that out of the bag so that I don't have to replace the bag, and so it doesn't fill its box up with Weetabix when it gets shipped off to its new owner very shortly. As you can also see, actually, because obviously this is going to be a machine that's on display, it's not going to get used. So I had to readjust the bag height when I retied it on. Luckily with this internal bag mod, it doesn't have to be a perfect knot, but I tensioned it up ever so slightly so it stays up rather than, sagging down. It just looks better. I mean, obviously if you were going to use it, you wouldn't do that because the weight will very quickly stretch the spring, but for display purposes it's perfect. So there we go. One of the Hoover Juniors is done, finished, and I hope it's impressed you as much as it's impressed me. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.